Hello dear friends, prisoners have tried to escape at all times and in all countries since the prisons themselves have existed. In most cases, their attempts end in failure, but this is not always the case. Thanks to the surveillance cameras, we can watch with you some of the escapes of prisoners from prisons. All means are good for escape. That's what Justin Stanger and Jerry Meehan thought. They were well behaved and therefore worked in the prison kitchen. It turned out that this place is a direct path to freedom. They hid in a container with food waste and were taken out of the prison. Once free, the prisoners got out of the containers and disappeared, but they were noticed by an unknown witness and immediately reported to the police. They were immediately put on the wanted list. This is not the first time that 34-year-old Derek Estell has been tried. Then he was in prison for stealing a car and shooting with police officers. But it looks like he wasn't going to serve his time. He worked out his escape plan with two prisoners. While one of them was distracting the police with conversations, he quickly climbed through the tiny window and ran away. Before that he was talking on the phone, but it is obvious that the call was also rigged. In a few seconds, he ran out of the building and got into a waiting car and disappeared in an unknown direction. He was immediately put on the wanted list. In 1995, 12 prisoners escaped from Copenhagen prison at the same time. The bulldozer rammed through the fortified prison wall and destroyed it, and the criminals rushed out into the open. 3 were detained almost immediately. The operator was also under suspicion. This video was filmed at the Porter County Jail where a guy named Michael Maldonado was taken. He made several attempts to escape that day, but only the last one was successful. The officers asked the prison staff to insure them, but there was no one to do it. As a result, Maldonado, choosing the right moment, simply ran out of the car and ran at high speed through the closing gate and disappeared. But the next day, Maldonado was detained again. Woman Amber Gonzalez. She was arrested for theft from a hotel and placed in a cell. She was left alone with her mobile phone to arrange bail. But while checking the messages, she paid very close attention to her handcuffs. She pulled so hard with her hand that she finally pulled it out of the handcuffs. She left the police station faster than anyone realized. The woman went to the gas station and found the truck driver who took her to the hotel, where she was found by the police an hour after the escape. Well, if you liked this video, then subscribe and put a like. Thank you all for watching.